Heart here, with another Where Are You Dipper fanfic reading by Dip and Mabe 618, I think. 681, I don't know. But I've been getting so many requests to do this over the weekend. And you guys know I don't do videos on the weekend, but luckily I came back early, so I'm able to do one today. It's 10:30, so let's get this started. Okay. We left off in the middle of a chapter. It's still on the doctor's POV. Okay. Let's get started. We were almost done when Christine said, Doctor, I think his arm is broken. What? I asked. As I walked to his arm. I noticed that it did look out of place. Okay, people. Looks like we're taking a trip to the closest x-ray. We changed him into a hospital gown and took him upstairs to an x-ray. Theo and Linda, you two take him in there and cover him up. We'll stay out here and see the results, I said. Linda and Theo took him into the room and started the x-ray. They decided to do a full body x-ray, and we found that his arm and his ankle were broken. Christine stuck her head into the room. All right, take him out. He's got to get 2 surgeries done. Okay, we'll wheel him out, Theo said. As soon as they got out, we wheeled him upstairs and started the surgeries on his arm and ankle. I lost track of how much time it took at around an hour. After the surgeries, we had a brace on his ankle and a cast on his arm. I took him to the 4th floor where his room was. After about an hour, I was in the room checking on him. Then I heard footsteps. A nurse walked in. She put her hand on my shoulder. You need to tell the family, she said. I know, I sighed. It's just these things are hard, you know. She smiled sadly and said, I understand, then left the room. I sighed and said, Help me out, kid. He didn't move. I sighed again and left the room. I walked into the waiting room with sad eyes and saw 4 sleeping figures. They looked so peaceful. I didn't want to wake them, but I knew I had to deliver the news. I put on a serious face and cleared my throat. Pine's family? They all jolted awake and shook their heads yes. I'm afraid I have some bad news. On to chapter 9. This is getting crazy, guys. The last time I read this, I actually started crying, so I take this stuff seriously. Mabel's POV. I'm afraid I have some bad news. We all froze at the sentence. What happened? Stan asked. He's all fixed up, but he, the doctor trailed off. He what? Wendy and Seuss asked at the same time. He fell in a coma. What do you mean? I asked in disbelief. Can I see him? He smiled sadly and nodded yes. Wendy, Stan, Seuss, and I proceeded to stand up when the doctor stopped us. Wait, only one of you can go in at a time. Please let us go. Oh, wrong voice. Please let us go. He's our best friend, Seuss pleaded. The doctor looked back and forth between the 4 of us and sighed and mumbled, Take as long as you need, then walked off. We walked to the desk and Wendy asked the lady which room Dipper was in. Dipper? I don't see a Dipper, she responded slowly as she scrolled down the screen. She means Mason, I said quickly. Oh, Mason! He's in room 434. Thank you, I responded. We walked into the elevator and I clicked the number 4. Oh, dude, I wanted to click it, Sue said, pouting. I laughed lightly and said, Next time, sis. So Mabel, what was up with the whole Mason thing? Wendy asked. Mason is Dipper's real name, I responded. Oh, I knew his real name wasn't Dipper. It couldn't have been, Wendy said. The elevator made a ding noise, signaling that we were on the fourth floor. We walked down the hall and stopped in front of room 434. Are you ready, kid? Stan asked, putting his hand on the doorknob. I grabbed his hand. At first he looked surprised, but then his expression softened. Beside me, I felt Seuss grab my other hand, and I looked up at him, and he said, Are you sure? Are you sure you want to go in there, kid? Might not be pretty. I thought for a moment, smiled, and said, He's my brother. He's my brother. I don't know how to do that. He's my brother. I'm going in. Seuss nodded his head and stuck out his other hand, which Wendy took. Stan turned the knob, and we all walked in. As soon as I saw my brother, I gasped, and tears came to my eyes. He had a cast on his arm, a cast on his ankle, and an adhesive bandage around his other forearm, and deep cuts on his cheek, a black eye, and an adhesive bandage wrapping around his chest and back. Not to mention all the other cuts, bruises, whip marks, and burns covering his skin. Plus, he was hooked up to all sorts of machines. I didn't even know what half of them did. Oh, God. I've already read this. This is sad. I'm kind of crying here, guys. I told you. Okay, back to the story. I let go of Stan and Seuss's hand and walked beside. Dipper? I whispered. He didn't answer. Tears started pouring out of my eyes. I heard sniffling behind me and noticed Stan, Seuss, and Wendy were also crying. Can I have a few minutes alone with him? I asked quietly. Yeah. Guys? Wendy said, wiping her cheeks. Yeah, come on, Seuss. Grunkle Stan said, trying to hide his tears. Susu made no attempt to try and hide the fact that he was crying, followed them out of the room. I sighed and looked back at my brother. Oh, Dipper, why? I said quietly. I grabbed his hand. Can I tell you something, Dipper? I asked, looking at him. Tears came out of my eyes. I felt like I was talking to an empty shell. Oh, that's so sad. Man, I'm crying here. That's so sad. You've always been there for me, through thick and thin, ever since birth. That's why you have to wake up, because I need you. Without you, I stopped as another tear fell out of my eye. Without you, I probably wouldn't even be alive. You've always protected me. Ever since we got here, we've been in the last, at least, 20 near-death experiences. And in each one of them, you've helped me. And each time you helped me, you almost died. I started sobbing. But then you go with your life like nothing ever happened. And Dipper, I can't even sleep. I'm so scared I'm going to lose you. That's why you can't die. You just can't. I know I don't say it often, but I need you, and I love you. Please don't leave me. We're twins. I need you. Please hold on. I sobbed even harder and squeezed his hand. After about 10 minutes of crying, the doctor came in. I'm sorry to interrupt, but we've already extended our visiting hours. Oh, what happened? Good night, dipping sauce. I'll be back tomorrow. I love you. I let go of his hand and walked out of the room. I looked at Seuss, Wendy, and Stan with with red, puffy eyes. Come on, Mabel, Wendy said, extending her hand. I took it, and all three of us went back to the Mystery Shack, unaware of what terrible news was coming. Sorry about the freaking flash, if you guys saw that, it did it on my screen. But, that was the rest of Chapter 8 and all Chapter 9 of Where Are You, Dipper? That was sad. The reason I was probably crying, yeah, my eyes are still wet, but the reason I was probably crying is because what if that happened to you guys? Just think about it. What if your twin brother, if you had one, what if your twin brother risked his life for you to save from a maniac and he ended up almost killing himself? Well, technically killing himself. And he was in the hospital and there's nothing you can do. That would be sad. Oh my god. That would be so sad. Oh my god. I was just all firm there for a second. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed that sad video. Oh, and it gets more sadder too. I've already read the whole thing and I'm still crying about it. But yeah, that's what I take with dramatic crap. Because what if it happened to you? Think about it. Think with that brain. What if that happened to you? And I'm probably going to tell you guys the same thing when I'm reading my book to you guys. Because I am writing a Gravity Falls fanfiction. So, and I'm going to read it to you guys and probably make an animation out of it before I read it. Yeah. So, I hope you guys enjoyed / whimpered a bit through that video, because that was sad. Oh man. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed videos. More coming. I still have like 50, I still got like 5 chapters. So I'm gonna do one tomorrow. Just don't ask me to do videos on the weekend, because I can't, because I'll get busted by my dad. But, hope you guys enjoyed. Hope you guys liked that sad video. Yeah. Oh my god. Okay. Bye, you guys. Yeah, whatever. Okay. Bye. I'm gonna have nightmares now. Just kidding. I have dreams like that all the time. That's how I came up with my book. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed. Hope you guys liked. I hope you guys want more. Please comment and like for more. I got like 15 comments saying, please do more, please do more, please do more, please do more. I'm all, guys, I don't do videos on the weekend. Anyway. Yeah, okay. But, bye, you guys. Bye.